Classy Simmers, it's the Classy Simmer, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. As you guys can see, we are doing another Let's Play, and I'm super excited to be doing this with you guys today. Woo! Okay, Classy Simmer. Whoa! I know. I was just kidding. I'm a little happy. There's nothing wrong with joy. All right, let's get into today's Let's Play. Gabriela and Phu and Gabriela are currently in Tommering, and I'm happy for them. They're enjoying their new found freedom without Leah. Leah is currently with her family, and so they decided to come down to Tomarang to hang out with said family. And I'm happy that they actually decided to do that because it's giving home, it's giving vibes, it's giving where we started. And I love that for them right now. So, as you guys can see, we are currently visiting the Lee household. This is where Minsung has been living before he passed. And Gabriela feels nostalgic. She's like, I'm almost overly pleased by the fact that she's in his home again, you know, sitting on the couch that he sat on every day, hanging out with his family. We did get here earlier this morning around 9:30ish. Um, we got to our vacation home around 8:30 and got here around 9:30. So it's nice to be here. We stopped by as soon as we could. Once they got to their vacation home though, they were ready to get here because it's just a vibe. I also forgot that they had this bathroom right here, so I'll remember that the next time we come over because Pho was having some difficulties downstairs. But I'm glad that he came down and noticed that the bathroom was a little dirty, a little messy, but that's normal. He had Gabriella come down just because he felt like she was very comfortable here, and she was. She cleaned up their house a little bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with cleaning someone else's house unless they have a problem with that, but this is her family and her opinion. This is her family. This is Leah's family mostly, but Gabriela has been involved in their life for a very long time, and she enjoys spending quality time with them. Fudd did miss Leah a lot. He really did. He loves having her at home, but he's happy that she's away as well because he gets to spend time with her mama, obviously. But he misses baby girl because that's what she is to him, and I'm so happy that they're reunited. I can't wait to have Leah back home as well, but Dae Sung is sitting outside. That's who I was looking for with the family. I think this is our new tenant, by the way, too, if I'm not incorrect. Hold on, let me look him up. We have a new tenant in Tomarang who filled in Fuzz's previous residency. So let me see if I can find him. I think it's this. Yeah, that is him. Oh my god, let's look at him. Let's see him up close because I have not met this guy yet. He's very handsome. Wow. I love the NPCs in this game. They're all very unique. Like from head to toe, he looks like a clean dude. Honestly didn't mean to do this, but hey, we did it twice. He kind of looks like James Turner just with more olive skin, weirdly enough. That sounds so weird, but I'm not joking. I was just looking at his Instagram today just because I used to watch him when I was younger. Him and Delicacy, I noticed that they're actually very close. I think that's cute, but it's none of my business what's going on in their life. I used to watch them growing up. I used to watch their building videos first, and then James Turner started doing gameplays, I think, if I'm not incorrect. I started off with the Urban Sims as well, and before them, it was the Classy Simmer. Oh, just kidding, not me. I think that's where I might have been inspired the most was the Life Simmer. She gave me life, just like her name. So I wanted to be the Classy Simmer, and that was funny that I said it that way. But Nevertheless, getting back into the gameplay, it's so good to be here. Y'all, do you know how long this took me? This building took me a jizz, okay? When I think about it, it blows my mind. Like I really did this. Like damn. This this was fun. All of it was. Like I'm happy that they're keeping up with some plants. It looks like they're not able to maintain too many plants, and that's good that they finally maybe understood that for themselves. They might have more plants in the spring or the summer. I think it's necessary to come visit. This area was so fun to use, even though I didn't get into it because we ended up moving to Hemford on Bagley. It's so cute to just see it in its life form now. Um, I don't remember if I've showed you guys this apartment complex, but I had a lot of fun building it. I had the intentions that you could have as many apartment tenants as possible, so I had everything ready to go. I had staircase after staircase for level to level. There were supposed to be like maybe ten tenants up in this complex, but that was not possible. You can download or like put in a cheat code, I think, and it'll let you have more than, I believe, six that it starts you with. And so I tried that, but it glitched my game out so bad. It was lagging so bad. So I was like, no, we're not doing that to my game. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And so I made a community on the top and on the middle floor. So I will show you guys that in depth because I love this game. We have a laundry mat. This is where we're going to start. Really, it should be the office, but looks like Sanja is in the laundry room right now. And the laundry room has a pet bathroom. You know, when your pets get stinky, you need to clean them. But I think weirdly enough, someone is constantly taking a bath here. And that's none of my business. This was also something that Gabriela put together. She was going to have a private club with a bunch of friends. I do play with mods, so yes, they were going to do a little recreational activity every once in a while and just chat because Gabriela had been experimenting or just indulging in it, and she wanted to become more of an adult with that social club. So she created this as well. This is a small dining area. I was so happy when this came out. It's a kit. Bless you. My baby's also right next to me, but um this is just the like hangout area before you get in here, and then there's a bathroom also. And I know my tenants probably come up here nowadays. If not, that's because the door is locked, but I don't think it is. We had a showcase room as well that I was going to put together, never did. So I made it a yoga room, and this is supposed to just be a yoga studio that I never used again. Like, there's just a few things that I put together and just left here because I was ready for my new project. And I hate that I did that to myself, but at the same time, we lived here for so long, I was ready for something new. So it makes sense. Um, then we have an adult hangout area with the dance floor, a small bar. I did remove some of the doors because I am not letting them actively use these areas anymore. I have closed them down, most of them, just due to the overstimulation of this all. Like it's huge. We do have a gym that is still active. We have an upstairs area that leads to a sauna and a bathroom and a storage room. I love this room right here. It's for the electricity and the, what is this? Like the boiler room? There you go. That's the boiler room. And then we have a bathroom with showers or a shower and a locker. This bathroom used to lead into this beautiful, beautiful community hangout area that I have closed off as well because we don't live here. So we're not actively hosting events. And I wish that you could kind of still do that. We would have to go maybe to Sandra's house, like to plan the party, but I don't know. I wish I could just come down to my office and this was the lot, this was the room, and nobody lived here, and I could just come here and then go accordingly freely and everywhere because of what I wanted to do or something like that, if that makes any sense. But this is her small office. This was her first office. We still have someone's memorial here, and she was a good tenant. She was one of my first tenants, actually. She lived here, and she is no longer with us, sadly. I also have a family that has way too many Sims in there, and it's not allowing me to find them anymore. It might be a glitch just because of something in the game that I can't figure out off the top of my head because it's not obvious. But I'm noticing maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's why my Sims aren't moving out either, because there's a glitch. They pay their rent on time. That's most likely a glitch, but it's a good glitch, so I'm not tripping too bad. But we have a garbage area, and just it's a whole community, a swimming pool. This was a closed off area when I first started, and so the fact that I opened it up was definitely a good choice. I love this apartment complex. It's beautiful to me. It gave me so much life and just like this awesome perspective of how to play my game. This is kind of where it started for me in a sense. In a sense, this is where it started. Is that Kelly upstairs? I think so. Daesung took her out of the house earlier. But these two are enjoying the house right now. They're just catching up with the family. They're going to let Leah stay here tonight. I do need to update their house, to be honest, because Kelly will be aging up by the end of this week, and we're going to throw a birthday party for her. And that's going to be fun because we get to do that for her this year, kind of be involved. But this is their house. Minsung's ashes currently live here. I was telling myself a while ago when they disappeared out of her house miraculously or mysteriously that Sunja came by and wanted them back because Gabriela had told her that she felt Minsung's presence a little too much. And so Sunja didn't have a problem taking that from her, putting that responsibility back on herself. Sunja is a very awesome sim, even though Gabriela and Sunja aren't very compatible. She respects Sunja a lot because her son was a beautiful soul, and we miss him every day. Still, to this day, we miss Minsung, and the fact that we found Pho is almost magical in a sense. So I'm gonna have Pho come over here and give her a kiss on the cheek. He's also going to get to know Yuri because they do not know each other. I wonder why he's not able to do that. Is she glitched? I'm gonna fix her really quickly. Yes. So we're gonna give her a Tomarani introduction. And it's cute to kind of see Leah free willed right now. She's not in my control, so that's adorable. But he's really happy to meet the family. He's already met Daesung. He met Daesung a few days ago when we were in Willow Creek on a quest for the event that is also going on right now. If you are not doing this, you're missing out. And I feel bad for you because, honey, it doesn't matter how it's coming. It's the fact that they gave us all of this extra stuff. The fact that we like to download mods and CC for extra things and they're giving it to us freely just from completing a quest. Like I love EA. I love The Sims. I love the the community that they have. And I have to get a little bit more calm because I could get very emotional and I don't want to, so I'm going to calm down. I'm actually just very grateful overall for The Sims and what they have done for The Sims. Okay? So, everyone who's behind that, shout out to you. You are amazing. And thank you for changing my life. Hopefully forever, because I think so. I can't ever imagine the day that I stop playing this game, but if I do, it's okay. Not everything's supposed to last forever, but if it does, oh, that would be so amazing. I would be so grateful. You know, men can play video games until they almost die. Why can't women? Okay, let me stop. I'm just stating a fact. But Fuzz
Vibraza?
gonna go ahead and get to know Yuri.
Yibs.
He's actually really amazed by how cute and adorable she is. She looks like Leah. Of course, Leah has a different hair texture thanks to her mom, but he's like really amazed to meet her because she's a little
Supreme.
girl, and that's what Leah's next age will be as a child. Yuri also will be aging up soon, same with Daesung. But Pho is going to say hello to Daesung. I'm so happy that they get to finally meet each other. They just kind of had a short interaction at the
Risha.
park where they just
Free
introduced each other,
Chrono.
and then they had to leave because it was getting pretty late.
Imka Floof?
But he's gonna
Vampire.
ask Daesung some
Farina.
questions. Gabriela's
Usagaro.
obviously being nosy through the
Oh,
bathroom door.
Kusha.
And she's so happy that Pho feels so comfortable, just being himself around Leah's
Oh,
family. And I'm happy too.
Umbraza? Ribaza.
We will be back tomorrow
Yibs.
because tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Floof.
And
Una.
Gabriella plans on
Valor.
making dinner for them, or just
Willow.
the whole brunch, the whole breakfast situation.
Arabeth.
I think we're gonna do like a lunch, but it's gonna be, of course, like Thanksgiving meal, just around lunchtime. So we're gonna get over here early so that we can prepare for it because it does take a while. Make a turkey, make a pie, and just enjoy everything. Kelly, let's go find Kelly. I think she's close. No, she's upstairs. And Sunja's up there chatting while Callie is down here, or with them. Sorry, my dryer just went off, so I was listening to that. But this is our new tenant. I have not met him yet. I have yet to meet him. And I think that's interesting because Gabriella is always on top of meeting all of her tenants. So I think what has happened is Gabriella just received a text message from Sunja telling her that there's someone who wants to meet her. And she's kind of confused because she totally forgot about him. Her life has been very busy recently with the Hemford on Bagley lifestyle and everything like that. But she's gonna head upstairs really quickly, like Sunja has messaged her. And I think I'm gonna have mine. Oops. I'm gonna have Pho play a few video games with these kids for a second because we can play with threesomes at a time. I think even four. So let's go ahead and race with them. See who wins. Oh, wrong sim. Oops. Sorry, Gabriella. All right, Fudd. Let's get you into multiplayer with these kids and see who wins. I think Daesung is gonna win. If not, then Fudd. I don't know why not Yuri, but Yuri doesn't really, I don't think, in my opinion, plays video games. I was gonna have this whole family move in with Gabriella a long time ago, and I just could not do it because there's too many Sims. I wasn't willing. I wasn't able. I was looking for that door. So she's finally meeting
Fufu.
him, Tan or Tane. That's pretty cool. Let's get to know him. He's probably mad at us though because Sunja probably talks a lot. I'm gonna kind of say that because she's an older woman and older women love talking. No offense. I just think if I was an older woman, I would talk a lot too. So that's the hint. That's the vibe I'm getting from Sunja is that she was like, "Yeah, Gabriella introduced us. She introduced herself to us when we first moved in, and I've heard all these great things about her from other people too." And he's like, "Who's Gabriella?" And she's like, "You don't know who your landlord is?" He's like, "No, I've never met her. She's never came over to my place. I bought the property and or my my unit. I paid for my unit, and now I live here." I will always say this, but the fact that I imagined an office in here and I couldn't use it the way I wanted to, but still got something out of it, I wish still that it was an option to meet your tenant first before they became your tenant, talk with them, discuss their career like you do naturally in the game. You ask them about their day, you ask about career, It was like a like you know how we have the quests and it was like an order, like an event or like when we're throwing a party, you ask them about their day, you ask them what they're looking for, what's their budget, you know, what is your career? Are you actively working? Show them the apartment. So like you have the option, like it's telling you show them the apartment. So you go to the apartment, you guys look at it together and you picked it before you even got into the event. So it's waiting for you to go into. So like let's say there was this little interaction where she unlocked the door before she even went in with them and then you just walk around and you're supposed to maybe like show them two or three items. Talk to them about that. Show them the downstairs, upstairs if there's two levels. Like that's something you would personally do on your own, but like you had four maybe items you had to show them like show them the bathroom sink even though it's random like you just were able to do that that would be so cool but it's okay. I'm thankful for what we have. I love this sign. It gives it more of a realistic vibe. The community itself does it on its own, like the way the Sims come together and chat. I would have her come and sit down in her seat. I even do this in Hemford on Bagley. And Sims will come and sit on this chair. Sometimes two of them, sometimes three of them gather at a time just to talk to Gabriela. And it's always fun. And I love that about this game because it still brings life. Oh, they seem to have a very close bond, maybe already. I think Gabriella is easily that sim that you can feel comfortable with and close with. So that's awesome that she felt happy enough to be silly. There was a year, oh my god. I'm gonna find the picture for you guys. But there was a year we had a pool party for the summer and she looks so cute. I'm gonna insert photos. So there's that for you guys. Those were the best days. I mean, we still have good days, but like there's just some moments in my Sims life, specifically Gabriella's, that were just more than enough. I even did that with the Scots. I had them have a slumber party, or not a slumber, a pool party with friends. They came over and they had like the the slip and slide. It was fun. I love that, but getting back into the game, that's a good memory to have. It looks like it's getting late. Sunja looks tired. I'm gonna see if I could pick up Kelly. They're getting to know each other. They're learning a lot about each other on their own. As you guys can see, little interaction with me. I'm mostly just here making sure she's introducing herself. So that's awesome that she felt comfortable enough to have that much of a conversation. And he was doing it back. You know, they were both ready to have that conversation. So these three are still playing. I'm gonna have Gabriella put Kelly down here because we don't want Kelly wandering around all night. And it looks like he came into the house because we had a conversation with him, so we're gonna kind of send him home. That's kind of weird that that's an option. He can come into somebody else's house that isn't ours. Daesung seems like he's a busy kid. He's not focused on school, but that's none of my business. They have this board, but it's not active. I might have to come into this household and play with it off screen, but it was nice to meet Tan today. I'm gonna have Gabriella kind of maybe give Kelly a snuggle, and I want him to give her a hug too because he really enjoys her company. No kiss on the cheek, that's a little straightforward for right now, but one of these days. What would he be considered? Because she's an aunt, right? No, she's not aunt. She's actually nothing. This is little sister Leah, and this is Leah's mom, and this is Leah's dad, stepdad, really, because my dad is her dad. But these kids aren't like that, so I'm not gonna give them that energy. They're actually very welcoming. Maybe Sunja is that way, like that's not her dad, but obviously, you know, she's had her own situation because she's a single mom. Yeah, you don't really see Minsung's father in the family tree at all, I don't think. And if that's the case, then he's dead. But
Kimba Darby.
they're gonna get ready to wrap up. Oh, he felt comfortable enough to give her a kiss on the cheek all by himself. Maybe it's because he's feeling in love. Being flirty doesn't always mean, you know, it's time for woohoo, it's time for intimacy. Sometimes it's just a very strong emotion of love. Like I'm feeling in love with a moment and I'm just expressing it. So
Fees.
let's
Border.
get our minds out of the gutter. It
Kuweni.
doesn't always have to be
Gosh,
nasty.
Nixto.
But we're going to put Kelly down and we're going to give Sunja a hug if we can so we can get ready to leave and just let her know that we're very
Gabriela.
thankful.
Schwabi Koiba.
Okay, so it does look like
Cleva
they use this
Zarbs.
board.
Huh?
Sunja looks like a
Ah.
busy woman. Yep, and she's just
Donkey
thank you,
Boo.
Sunja, for letting us come over. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. And Sunja's like, yeah, I can't wait. Um, come as early as you'd like. Leah's here. Leah is apparently in bed. What the heck? Leah said, good night. I wish I added another bed because Kelly ain't got nowhere to sleep. Leah then took this girl's bed. Okay, we're not gonna think about it too deep. But my son, see, Pho is gonna get ready for them to leave, so he's ordering, I imagine, a cab to get back to their place. If not a cab, then their car that they whipping in. Okay. I could see them in like a simple car, something that's not extravagant, just simple, pretty, clean, drivable, more than drivable. All right, so I'm gonna have Pho kind of give Gabriela a warm embrace. He's also going to kiss her cheek, and I think he's going to sweet talk her because he just fell in love with this woman a lot more thanks to meeting my son's family. He feels closer to this family even more than he thought he would. And it's not even Gabriela's real family, it's Leah's. And so we're very grateful that we get to be connected to them. But is yeah, he's like, girl, let me just
Woony.
give my appreciation. That's the best way I could describe. So, nevertheless, that's what they're gonna go do, and I believe I'm gonna end this video right here as well. Not too long today. I'm trying to zoom out. No, not like that. Hold on. They're gonna do their due. They're gonna enjoy each other's company the way that they feel needed. There we go. All right. So, as always, everyone, stay classy. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. And as always, I will see you all very soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Give me a sign.